CDC, about 100,000 Americans died from drug overdoses in 2022. That's why Georgia Overdose Prevention gives out free Narcan kits across the state. They say their kits have saved more than 11,000 lives, including one in Lawrence County recently. Solene Arif shares more in a story that comes straight from the heart.
This is Narcan, and Narcan is one of Nick Campbell's biggest passions, all because of his late fiancée, Mary Louise Boutwell.
2 years of doing great in recovery. She had a slip up one morning, took a single pill, used heroin that night, and didn't breathe again.
Campbell is in recovery himself, and ever since her death, he's worked to get Narcan into places across the state.
So that what I went through and what Mary Louise's family went through, what 11,000 other families could have gone through in Georgia, that it doesn't have to happen.
And using Narcan is really not that complicated. It works really similar to most nasal sprays. All you do is hold this up the person's nose, release the button at the bottom to release the Narcan. Nick and his wife Caroline run Sienna RK Recovery Kaleidoscope. They do free Narcan trainings across the state, including one at Christian Recovery Centers back in July.
And hopefully if they have a slip up where one day they make a mistake, that it doesn't wind up with a funeral.
8 days after the training at Christian Recovery Centers, a new client snuck in some drugs and overdosed. Stephen Borders was also a client there who immediately jumped in.
Narcan, CPR, Narcan, and got him back to life.
Borders says he woke up and was able to talk before paramedics even got there.
Thankful for training. I don't look at myself as a hero because of it, but I mean, I'm glad I was able to save the boy's life.
Caroline says their goal is to get Narcan out to the masses because overdoses don't just happen at doctors' offices.
Alcoholism and drug addiction are diseases, and we need to treat them like a disease instead of treating it like a moral defect.
Reporting in Dublin, Solene Arif, 13 WMAZ News.
If you would like to request the Campbells to come and do a free Narcan training at your church, business, or other group, you can call 478-274-8986. That number, once again, 478-274-8986. Also, September is National Recovery Month.